Hi ladies, Paula from Yummy Mummy Physio. I'm here with my lovely friend Kat, who's 34 weeks pregnant, and we've just been having a little conversation about the core and abdominal separations during pregnancy. So we thought we'd talk a little bit about it with you and explain how to do the exercises properly. Now Kathy's quite fit and she's been exercising a lot during her pregnancy, and she's told me she's felt a little bit of coning during some of the exercises she's been doing, and probably not being taught correctly how to activate those deep core muscles properly. So what we'll go through first of all is I'll just explain what the core is using my little pelvis here, and we're going to run through how I would normally teach a pregnant lady or even an initial postnatal lady how to start retraining those muscles correctly after giving birth. So first of all, just to get a good understanding of what the core is, I've got my pelvis here. Best thing to do is to imagine a cylinder. So at the base of the cylinder, we've got our pelvic floor. So it sits under the base here. Wrapping around our spine this way is our deepest layer of our abdominal muscles called our transversus muscles. And at the top of the cylinder, we've got our diaphragm that moves up and down as we breathe. And at the back, we've got some muscles called the lumbar multifidus muscles that attach to each level of your spine segmentally. So what we'll focus on really is the pelvic floor with our breathing and with our transversus muscle. Now what a lot of people don't realise is these muscles all work coordinated together. Normally, they should. So the first thing I normally train women to do is to breathe properly. Sounds really simple, but a lot of us don't breathe properly. Certainly if you've got any anxiety or stress, we all tend to chest breathe, we don't breathe properly. Pregnancy is another story because obviously we've got the baby starting to push up under the ribs. I mean, Kat's only got a few weeks to go now, so there's not much room in here. And during pregnancy, you do tend to chest breathe a little bit because there's just not enough room in here. So what we're going to do, I'm going to get Kath to put her hands onto her ribs, and you can follow this at home as well. And all I want you to start doing is by taking a breath in and feeling that your ribs are coming outward, breathing out and feeling those ribs passively collapse back down. So inhaling, feeling the ribs come out, exhaling, feeling those ribs drop back down. So just see if you can feel that nice movement of the ribs going up and down, or if they're feeling tight and they're not moving much at all. If you're finding they're feeling tight, press your hands into your ribs and really try and feel that you're moving them out and in, and not just feeling that up-down movement of your shoulders and your chest. So Kat's doing that well now, so what we're going to add in is a pelvic floor squeeze as we exhale, because what's happening now, as Kat's breathing in, her diaphragm's being pushed down. As she breathes out, the diaphragm's coming back up. What our muscles naturally, physiologically do is when we take a breath in, the diaphragm drops down, the pelvic floor actually drops down as well, and our tummy pushes out. As we breathe out, diaphragm comes up, pelvic floor comes up, and the tummy pulls in. So that's how we want to retrain these muscles. That then gets very important when we start lifting babies, lifting weights, because we don't want to be pushing added pressure down onto the pelvic floor, particularly if you've delivered vaginally and everything's been stretched in that area. So what we're going to add in now, Kath wants to relax for a second. Put your hands back onto your ribs. We're going to start by taking a breath in. And as Kat breathes out, she's going to feel the ribs drop back down, and she's going to internally squeeze up the pelvic floor like she's trying to stop herself from doing a wee, and then letting it all relax. So taking a breath in, she's going to exhale and squeeze up the pelvic floor. Inhale and relax. Exhale, squeeze up the pelvic floor. Inhale and relax. We'll completely reset again because I can feel Kat's feeling like, hang on, I haven't coordinated that one. And that's perfectly normal when you first start this. So always reset. Let's take a breath in. We're going to breathe out and squeeze up that pelvic floor. Feel your ribs relax down. That's better. Now just relax. Take a breath in. Exhale, squeeze up the pelvic floor. And relax. Beautiful, that's looking better. So might be hard to see on camera, but what you can see with Kat is as she's breathing out now, her ribs are relaxing down nicely, and as she breathes out, her lower tummy, you can see it just gently pulling in towards the spine. Obviously I can't see what pelvic floor's doing, but Kat can get a feel of whether it's drawing upwards, and we can only tell if we feel internally to feel if the pelvic floor is activating properly. So it's always a good idea if you're really struggling with this to go and see a physio, a women's health physio, and particularly even a pelvic floor physio, so you can have an internal assessment to make sure these muscles are all functioning properly. So if you want to go away practicing those exercises, what I like women to do is start literally with just sitting, lying, standing, whatever position's comfortable. Start with just feeling that breathing in and out of the ribs. Once you feel like you've got that nice relaxed movement, every time you exhale and feel the ribs relax down, we want the pelvic floor squeezing up and then relaxing. So we're taking a breath in, exhale, relax the ribs down, squeeze up pelvic floor. Inhale, relax. So I'll leave it over to you to practice those exercises.